Hello team, today we'll be working on to make a 16 by 16 floating deck. Pretty easy. Don't spend your money and waste it to give it to the contractors. I know you can do it, it's very easy. I did it and I know you can do it as well. So the first thing, Lowe's.ca, you can get your deck designed the way you want it. It'll give the list for the materials for you. These are the post locations where I'm going to drill my holes and put the posts on. Make sure you put a little batter board or something on the markings so that way you don't lose it in case if it rains. This is just shows the marking and where I'm going to put the posts in. Try to do the lawn mowing before you start the project so that way it's clean and easy to work on. Again, this slide just shows you the location of the posts where it's going to be. So in this one, I'm basically rented an auger from Home Depot. Make sure you have a help when you're digging the holes, because it's pretty heavy, could be a little heavy. Then we put the concrete blocks in and you're installing the beams on the top. As you can see, the beams are getting installed. On here, same thing, it just shows you the picture for the concrete block in the hole. Make sure it's nice and straight, the base of the concrete block, so your block is stable and the deck doesn't move. Okay, so in here we are basically getting the beams location on the wall, so that way just to make sure that all the beams are nice and straight. Install a metal post caps on top of your 4x4 or your post. Again, this picture just shows use the bubble measure to make sure that it's nice and stable and straight. I would install a weed control mesh just to make sure that the weed doesn't grow from within the under the deck. On this one, it just shows you my work in progress. It took me probably around I would say 3 weeks, 3 weekends to work on the deck. I had an help, so make sure you do have an help because it could be a little difficult at times. So this shows you the whole installation of your weed control fabric. You can buy it from Home Depot anywhere. Install the rim joist on which the other joist will attach using the joist hangers. So that's a joist hanger. Hey mama, this is just my help, helping my wife. It just shows you the way you can attach the joist to the rim joist. The rim joist is on the other side, you can see the front of your screen. So this is all installed, all the joists have been installed. Now it's the time to set up the deck boards. So I got a longer one because I like the flow going. I use a screw instead of the nails. So what happens is the deck board and the deck is very sturdy if you're using the nail, the screws. Keep a nail in between your deck board so that'll give you enough room for the drainage of the water or rain, whatever it is. So that way your deck has room to breathe around. Okay, so you can see the deck is kind of ready now. It's time to install the stairs. So I have the stairs from my house door to the deck, so I'm installing a ledger board here. You can get these type of tools which you can buy. Just install it on the ledger board where you can have the stringer. The stringer is going to get attached on this metal. You can use a nail in here, you don't have to use a screw, but even though I have used a screw, it's more stable. So this shows a picture of stringer. It goes in and you're screwing it in, and then on top of that you can have your wood pieces. That's going to be the actual stairs installed. Pretty simple, very easy. I just did it by myself, I didn't have any help. It's pretty light, so it's not a big deal. Use the bubble measure to make sure that it's nice and straight, because that's very, very important. So here you can see it's already followed the same procedure for the below stairs if you require those. I personally prefer the longer ones, and you can see the deck is ready. It took me 3 weekends and it's very easy. You can do it. Alright, so enjoy your deck, guys. Have fun.